What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Commander Cycle channel. Today we do have a Star Wars Black Series figure review. It's the Archive Grand Admiral Thrawn. And yeah, we'll take a look at his packaging right now. So for Thrawn here, he is in a card back, which is the Archive box. But you can see the figure there and his accessory. And yeah, there's a nice little art on the bottom. Grand Admiral Thrawn on the side here. And it has been opened already. I just needed to take a close look at the figure. It does say Black Series and 50th anniversary at the top. Archive right there. Flip over on the back. There is the timeline here with Thrawn and Black Series and his name at the top. Here's his bio. If you want to pause and read that, you can. And yeah, we'll take this figure out of the packaging and take a look at his accessories. As we did see in the packaging, he did come with one accessory. His accessory is his pistol blaster. Looks pretty good. I mean, I do like the sculpt and everything. I like the nice metallic to it and everything. And overall, I think it's a pretty good accessory. There is some storage here. You can just plug it into the holster there, and it looks pretty good. So yeah, I mean, that's the only accessory he did come with. And we'll take a look at his detail. Okay, so for Thrawn here, on the head, of course, he does have his red eyes. Sort of. I mean, like, you can slightly see a red tint to it, but yeah, I mean, there's some silver here at the neck. There's these sort of gold shoulder pads here. Looks pretty good. And then he does have these like pins on each side with some silver and blue paint. Pretty good. And then his like, I guess, ranking here with all the buttons on his chest with the blue, yellow, and red. And then like the silver outline, which I think is really good. On his belt here, he does have a silver buckle with some silver buttons. Nothing on under his jacket or sort of coat. All the rest is just sort of like white sculpted. And yeah, pretty good detail. And we'll take a look at Thrawn's articulation. So for Thrawn here, he can look about that far up, which isn't too far. I mean, about that much. And he can look about that far down. There is a bit of tilt here. That's barely any. Arm could go about that far up, which is kind of disappointing. I mean, I wish it could go back up a little farther, but it can't. I'm trying to push it, but it won't just go. There is no butterfly joint, but the arm could go about that far up. There's some side-to-side swivel, side-to-side hinge on the wrist, and also, for some reason, side-to-side on the trigger finger hand, which I guess is different. I mean, I don't usually it's an up and down hinge, but yeah. He can go about this far back and about that far forward, so very little ab crunch. He can hula hoop a bit. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. But it does leave a little bit of a gap here, so it does look a little weird. You kind of have to like adjust him a bit. His leg could go about that far out. And yeah, he can go that far back, that far forward. There is some thigh swivel. As you can see, it was under the coat there. Double knee can get you about that far back. There is no boot swivel, which I mean is kind of sad. I wish there kind of was, but no. Ankle pivot can go about that far back. I mean, and about that far forward. And there is some rotation there. Overall, some pretty decent articulation, but we'll get some scaling with him. Here he is next to the heir to the Empire Luke on the left, or comic book Luke, and a Stormtrooper, which I am subbing as the Mandalorian Remnant Stormtrooper. So overall, he looks pretty good next to him. And he also has Yi Salamari from that Luke comic book figure on his shoulders. So that will do it for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, share. Liking and subbing helps my videos go to other people and makes it more out there, so we can get to 50 subs before the end of the year if you guys do that. And then we can do a collection tour and you guys can see how much the collection has grown. Go ahead and watch my old collection tour and go ahead and watch some of my other videos. Overall, I really like this figure, and at the end of the day, he probably will be in like a Rebels display or maybe the new Ahsoka series. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. As I said before, thank you guys so much for watching, and Commander Cycle out.